How's everybody doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm blessed.
First question, Brian.
Tari, how good does it feel just to be, back playing basketball?
It's a blessing, man. Words can't even really describe how happy I am to play basketball again. When I started back this summer, the first time I almost cried, damn near going live again, because it was just a lot of emotions and everything coming full circle.
Jonathan.
After missing the time that you did, where is your game now, and when did you feel it got to wherever you find it to be now?
I mean, my game is somewhere, it's similar to where it was last year, just, I think I can shoot the ball a little bit better. The game has slowed down for me more. Not being able to play, I think, gives you a different perspective on the game, just seeing it from a different angle. And when you get back out there are certain things that I guess you didn't pick up on that you do now. So I'll say the game definitely slowed down.
Kim.
Tari, what excites you about not just being back with this team and you missed the end of last season, but seeing the growth? What excites you about where the team is and where you think it can go?
I mean, probably the same thing that excites everybody else. Young, exciting group of guys who are tenacious and just exciting to watch. I mean, especially with Reed coming in and me coming back. We got Steven Adams. There's just a lot of energy coming around this team. A lot of positive energy. So hopefully, just trying to add to that.
Jackson.
Tari, you mentioned a moment ago kind of a different perspective when you're not playing. What were some of those kind of specific things that you picked up on that you were able to kind of key in on when you were not playing? And then a non-basketball question. I know you're a big movie guy. What's the best movie you've seen since we last got a chance to talk to you?
Okay. So to answer your first question, something that I've definitely picked up on is just reading Low Man. I think it's easier to see when you just see it, how it can be done correctly and incorrectly, and just kind of seeing that many a time, like when there's two who's open and stuff like that. Reads like that, I think, have really started to present themselves. They're just a lot more evident for me now. And I'd say the best movie that I've watched. Oh, that's a good question. This year, what has come out? We've had some pretty bad movies come out. That's some pretty bad movies come out. That's a good question. What was your favorite movie? And then I can maybe piggyback off of that.
Man, now you got to put me on the spot. You know what? We'll both circle back on this.
Yeah,
Because I need some time to think about it.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
All right.
For sure.
Jack.
Hey, Tari. Dylan a little earlier talked about how his team, especially towards the end of the year, began to develop a little bit of feistiness, a little toughness on the floor. I'm wondering, that seems to fit your game particularly well. When you saw that, does that feel like something that the team is developing, the personality of having a bit of grit and toughness to it?
Yeah, I think some of that is just in you, but for me, like you said, that's just kind of always been my game. That's just who I am. So not really, pretending or being anything other than just kind of myself, and it bleeds into everything else.
Brian.
Tari, how excited is it to finally get a chance to play for a head coach who pretty much has the same mindset that you have?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I played for him last year a little bit, not for too long, but Coach Udoka has been really great, especially to this young group of guys, helping us, like I said before, with our professionalism and just showing up and being the best version of ourselves each day. So I'm really excited to work with him. I'm always excited to work with him, and just excited to get this year going.
Bashard.
Mr. Fertitta mentioned during the training facility grand opening that the Rockets had the deepest team in the NBA. Last year, the Rockets bench was top 5 in production with yourself and now Steven Adams and Reed Shepherd. Do you believe that the Rockets can be the top bench unit in the NBA?
I mean, yeah. If I don't believe it, do you? Of course. If I don't believe it, would you? Right.
Chancellor.
What's going on, Tari? I noticed by your IG lives and your social media, you seem to be pretty close with Reed. What impressed you about him, and when you got a chance to get to know, how have you got a chance to get to know him over the offseason in that relationship?
Yeah, really when Reed got drafted, I reached out to him, told him, if he ever needed anything, to reach out to me. And I've just been really impressed with his poise. Coming in as a rookie, certain things could, it feels like certain things might be moving at a mile a minute, but for him, he seems like, he's kind of already been here before, and the level of just professionalism he has is really nice to see.
Thank you, Tari.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Tari.
it.
Have a good
Welcome
one.
back.